Hey guys, welcome back to Margot Watches Movies. My name is Jake Margot. Today I'm going to be doing something quite a bit different than what I've done on my channel, which is telling you about a short film I found on YouTube from a comedic duo-ship called That's a Bad Idea. If you are at all someone on like Instagram or YouTube Shorts, or you enjoy watching a lot of these like organic based sketch comedy people, uh, Almost Friday, That's a Bad Idea, Evan Williams and his crew, then you've probably heard of these guys. They're very talented and they're very funny. Now, I found a side of them recently that kind of blew me away. I watched two short horror stories from one of the two members of the duo. Now, you have Cooper Tomlinson, who is pictured behind me. He's the writer and star of this short I want to be talking about called Enigma. And then you have Curry Barker, who seems to be the, from the way they emulate it from the mind of Curry Barker, like he's trying to follow those Jordan Peele footsteps. Now, he has an award winning short film called The Chair, which is really good. And he had another film. I can't think of it, but I'll drop them all in the comments and the description below. And I highly advise you guys checking them out. They're really, really good short horror films, 20 minutes long, give or take. The reason I want to talk about this short, Enigma, which was actually written by Cooper Tomlinson and it stars Cooper Tomlinson. Curry Barker has a side appearance as like a pizza delivery guy. Was I found this to be an emotionally resonating short story. It was relatable to me in a lot of ways. The general quick concept of it is the world is ending. There's a doomsday countdown, and most people are out doing living life as they would see fit. But the story focuses on a gentleman who has resigned himself into confinement. He has isolated himself away from the world. He has lost his sense of cleanliness, of care. He eats junk. He's ordering junk, and he's got this quiet fear about the end of the world. And it's more to me what the metaphor of the short is, which is a gentleman in this deep rooted depression. And as anyone that's ever struggled with depression knows, when you hit a point where you just feel like you're on autopilot, the days fly by. You could lose a week to just sitting on your couch doing nothing of value, nothing of substance, eating nothing of value, nothing of substance, talking to nobody of value and nobody of substance. You just isolate yourself away from the world and you feel like you're falling into this black pit of despair. And I am someone who has definitely succumbed to what is displayed in this movie, this short film. It was relatable to me on a level I wasn't expecting when I first started watching it. And I did find myself a little bit emotional. Now, I think it's worth your time. If you would prefer to watch the horror shorts, again, I'll have those posted in the comments and the description. And I'm not going to rate this or anything, but I definitely think these three films I watched are very much worth your time. And this one especially really resonated with me in a way I wasn't expecting. And I really liked how they wrap the story up, because one thing when you are in that self-loathing isolation period is people underestimate, in my opinion, how much just the smallest lifeline dropped to you to pull you out of it, to give you any type of motivation, any type of hope, to just snap you out of it. Now, it might be something that lasts a couple days, which is pertinent to a movie about the end of the world. And then the journey begins, and you have to continue building discipline. You have to build a regiment. You have to build a routine. It doesn't just snap out, but there's those couple days where you're so close to the absolute bottom and the absolute pit. Just the smallest lifeline to just give you that jolt. And that can be dangerous in itself, because sometimes that jolt goes away and you come crashing down even harder. So, but still, I really love the concept of this. These guys are really talented. They're really creative. And I really hope Hollywood is taking notice, because these are the type of guys, like when you hear about these horror movies that have come out recently from like YouTube guys, uh, there's a lot of talent out there. There's a big talent pool to mine from, and these guys are killing it. They're called That's a Bad Idea. Curry Barker, Cooper Tomlinson. Check them out. Let me know what you think in the comments. Give me a like if you enjoyed this. But I think the most important aspect of this video is to check these guys out. They are really talented. They're funny. The horror films aren't necessarily funny, but they have really great content. So just something small and easy to give you guys today. But this is Margo Watches Movies. My name is Jake Margo. And as always, guys, thanks for tuning in.